All right, we are live from my basement. So we're missing one. Jeff uh, has not shown up, so it's just us. I'm Lee, big comic nerd, big D&D dude. As you can see, all my comic boxes behind me. Ton of crap back there. Mark, you're whittling your desk. There you go. Okay, make people sick. And Mark's here, an old friend of mine. We used to play D&D back in the day together.
Hello.
And my better half, Carrie, she's with us.
Hello.
She's a comedian.
She did
Okay,
not
so
realize we were broadcasting live.
oh yes, we're broadcasting live. I decided not to. I was just going to. Well, I wanted to do it live, but just before I clicked live, I thought I'd just change my mind, just record it. But nah. Okay, we'll go live. We'll make an ass of ourselves one way or the other. Okay, so we're playing the Forgotten Realms. I know Carrie, she's never played. Mark has not played in a long time. I haven't played in some time. Um, but just to give you guys some background, uh, I'm an old RPGA member. Used to be a tournament judge. Um, did stuff with Gen Con. Mark has played, and he's played some rather unique characters in his time. Uh,
What?
yeah, his Kender. Everyone who played with us at that time and who experienced gameplay with Mark as his Kender will never forget him killing the Rock. Um, 200 feet in the air. Brilliant move. He became a greasy smear, and it was awesome. And it was not even his intention to kill it. He wasn't even trying. Carrie, she's never played, but she's interested. Um, she wants to find out what this is all about. So, without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, so it's nighttime. You're in the woods. I'm just kidding. Okay, so basically, you guys, Mark, you don't know anyone in this party. Um, you joined this caravan uh, for your own reasons to go to Ampville and Amp Hill and the city of Ampville. Um, Carrie, you are going to Ampville for the same reason, or under your own for your own personal uh, needs. You have a mission to go there. There's another player, another person. There's two gentlemen. They're both human. They are in your caravan as well. You got to know them. They're going to Amp Hill, and they're as you've learned through the last couple days that you've been with them, that they are going to Amp Hill to buy horses for a noble. Um, there's also two dwarves who are in this caravan who haven't really spoken to anyone, who kept pretty much themselves, except for in the evenings they do come and sit by the fire and just uh, they drink a little mead and uh, they just kind of listen, and they don't really say a whole lot or do anything or interact with you guys. Okay, so it is uh, it is in the afternoon. Camp is being set up. Well, it's late afternoon. Camp is being set up, and everyone is uh, there's a wagon train of goods being sent from Waterdeep to Amp Hill, and Amp Hill is like I said, it's a 3-day journey outside of Waterdeep. This is your last day, last night. Tomorrow, when you start, you'll be in Amp Hill in the afternoon. So You're sitting around the fire. Carrie, you're sitting there around the fire. Uh, the two dwarves are there. The two humans are there, and Mark is there. So we'll start it from there. And just so everyone knows, uh, the common greeting in Forgotten Realms is "well met." So what we're gonna do is I'll start it off. So the dwarf, the older dwarf, uh, he looks to the other dwarf, the younger one, and says to him, "So, boy, what do you think of all this travel?" And the younger dwarf says, "Ah, it's not so bad. Not as bad as I thought it would be. Thank God for the cart." And the dwarf goes, "And you, Malay, what do you think of all this travel?" He's talking to you, Gary.
Um,
Yes.
uh, it feels weird to be so far outside my woods.
Okay. Um. So the younger dwarf. See, this makes it so difficult because I have to end up playing all these characters until somebody else shows up. So the younger dwarf says, "Oh, and whereabouts are you from?" And he's talking to you, Gary.
I don't know because nobody ever told me where I was from.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mistwood.
Huh?
That
The Mist,
too.
The Misty Woods?
yeah, Mistwood.
Okay. I'm from the Misty Woods.
And you, Mr. Halfling, where you hail from?
I'm from here or there. I'm no particular place do I call my home.
Ah, adventurer. I see. That was the again. That's the young dwarf.
I go where the money takes me most of the time.
Oh, so you're a
Or
merchant.
or the great adventure. This not particularly a great adventure, but it'll do.
And so the dwarf looks to the taller human and says, "Good sir, I assume you are going to Ampale as well. I heard about your noble lord and their purchase of a horse, and so I'm playing that character till someone gets here. Um, yes, me and my associate work for Lord Dane, and he wants us to uh, pick up horses from his farm. He has a ranch outside of Ampale, and we're here to pick up horses and bring them back. Only the finest horses for our lord, and Ampale has the best." Anybody can interject.
They have the best horses, do they? I bet you could get a pretty penny for those.
Only the nobility seems to be able to afford them. They're the best horses you can get. They're beautiful.
Sturdy.
Very. Wait till you see.
I can't wait. We're only about a day out.
Half a day.
So, how many horses are you going to be taking?
We're bringing back 6. That's why we are in the caravan. no point bringing a horse when we're going to head back.
This is true. This is true. You'd have all that extra making sure the horse is well taken care of, and you don't have to worry about that until you start heading back.
Yeah, a 3-day ride, easy, easy to accomplish. So I'm going to call it a night and be ready for morning. I bid you all farewell.
Good night.
So the two humans, they go off to their little spot where they set up a bag to lay down, and the older dwarf says, "Well, it has been nice speaking with all of you. Uh, we shall retire to our wagon as well. Looking forward to our final day on the road.
Well
Good
met,
night.
my friend.
Well met indeed." Okay, so uh, it's an uneventful. Was that me? That it was it's an uneventful night. Everyone wakes up. Uh, the caravan takes off without any problems. Uneventful last day. It takes a half day to get to Amphale, and you guys are now at Amphale. And let me show you here what Amphale looks like. Okay, let me share that screen. Okay, can you see it?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
small.
Where did we
Inside,
come in at?
this is the main road. You're going through there. Can you see my mouse going over it? No, of course you can't.
No.
So you're coming in from the south and you go out the north
Ah,
to continue. So you're coming in from the south. Okay.
okay.
Okay. So you've reached the. Oh, he's here! Yay!
Hello, hello.
How you doing, bud?
Good, good.
Good.
I want that desk mat.
It's a big one.
Oh, yes, I see now. Yes, of course. Okay. So let me catch you up. Uh, they were sitting at the fire. They were talking about what they're doing. Everyone's going to Amp Hill. You're going to Amp Hill to pick up horses with a comrade of yours, and the halfling is going to Amp Hill for just because he's out wandering about. Carrie, she is going to Amp Hill. She's got a mission to do there, and you've also met some dwarves along the way who are also heading to Amp Hill. So uh, you guys have arrived, okay, and you, Mortis, and your comrade need to check in at the Staghorn Inn to find out who or to get dispatch from uh, your your lord about where the horses are to get the horses because you've never been here before. You don't know. So, uh,
Is the town busy?
oh yeah, it's a commerce hub. Everybody travels through here, so it's a very busy town. Even though it's a small city, very busy. This is a main road. It's just 3 days out from Waterdeep, so there's a lot that goes through here. A lot of business.
Okay.
And let me go ahead.
Did I misunderstand the start time also? I thought it was 3:30. Was it actually 3? But my
3.
time?
Yes,
Oh, man, how did I miss that?
it's okay.
I am sorry.
No, all good, dude. All good. You're here because I was afraid of death. I had to play like 4. Okay, so uh, okay, so you need to go to the inn and get checked in along with your comrade. And your comrade is his name is Wayne. Just a simple guy, Wayne. He's gonna go with you.
Not Newton, is he?
What?
I said not Newton, is he?
No, he's not. No, no, he's not Wayne yet.
Okay, sorry. I'll keep shut.
Yes, as impossible as that will be. All right, so you and Wayne go to the Staghorn to get checked in.
Okay. I'm going to assume this is kind of a standard tavern
Yes,
kind of setup where you can get some food and drink and move on upstairs or off
yeah,
to a room to relax.
yes, yes.
And are we leaving in the morning? Is that the way I understand it?
You don't know yet because you haven't figured out what they're doing with the horses. You're picking up the horses.
Okay. All right. So, and we're looking for Wayne to do that then.
No, I'm gonna play Wayne, your
Okay.
partner, and
Okay.
you need to go to the inn to get checked in, and then let them know that you're there, and that you're here to pick up the horses
Okay.
for Lord
Well,
Dane.
I'll motion to Wayne then. Let's go ahead and get checked in and see what the plan is for either leaving tonight or this afternoon or tomorrow. And I'll kind of swagger up to the bar and try to get the barkeep's attention.
Okay. So how can I help you?
I'm Baldric, and this is Wayne. We're here to talk to someone about picking up some horses for our Lord. We were told to check in here. Do you have any information on that, or do we need to talk to somebody else?
No, your courier hasn't arrived. I know you're here for Lord Dane's horses, aren't you?
That sounds correct.
Yes. His farm is just a couple hours away from here, but none of his men have shown up. They could be late. I don't know, but I don't know when exactly. I knew that you were coming, with, of course, because they sent a courier to let us know, but I have no clue as to what happened to them. And if you're looking for a room, boys, I'm sorry, there's no room here. You can go down to the what the hell? The other one.
It's called the Other Inn.
Yeah, the other end. Go down to the other end, and they may have some rooms, but unfortunately, we're all booked up.
Lord Dane didn't reserve any rooms for us.
Well, unfortunately, that we can't honor any kind of reservations here. We're too small, and this is a main trade route. We take it as first come, first serve, always, even for the nobles.
I would have thought Lord Dane would have already paid for the rooms. That's money good whether somebody's there or not. But thank you for your help.
No problem.
I'll move off with Wayne and say, Wayne, what time were we supposed to meet them here? Are we this early?
No, we're not early. They're supposed to be here. They are supposed to have everything set up for us. All we're supposed to do is take the horses and go.
And were there going to be other persons in this party? Or was it just us, Wayne?
It's just us. We're taking back 3 horses each.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and settle in here for a little bit. We'll give them a little more time, and then if we don't see them here in say half an hour, 45 minutes, we may have to go check and see if something's changed, and we just haven't got the message yet. But we'll give them some time to get us notification if something's changed. So
Okay.
let's have a pint while we wait.
Sure. Should we go to Stone Stallion and see if they've got a room before we don't get a room?
That's an excellent idea. Let's head to the Stone Stallion and at least get a room. But we are supposed to meet him here, so we may want to come back here once we get the room.
Yeah.
I don't want to miss somebody here. In fact, why don't you wait here while I go and get us a room?
Excellent.
That
I'll
way
wait.
we don't by chance miss somebody.
Good
So
idea.
I'll head on down to the next inn. Hopefully it's not too terribly far. Maybe just across the street.
It's just a few buildings down.
Okay.
Sorry, I did put up the map. Let me put the map back up. Okay,
Oh yeah,
it's a
not
small
terribly
town.
large. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
There's like 600 people here, not within the city proper, but there's 600 people. There's farms all over the place on the outskirts. So
Yeah, and but it's not going to take you like 30 minutes to walk across or anything. Yeah,
No.
So, all right, I'll head over to the other inn and head straight for the barkeep to try to get a room.
okay. And while you're there, when you enter the standing or the Stone Stallion, you notice that 2 of your compatriots or 2 of the other people that were in the caravan with you are there. It's the halfling and the half elf female, and they're standing at the bar themselves.
And they were with us for. I'm sorry. What were they here with us?
They were part of the caravan that you were with because you don't have any of your own horses, so you're in a caravan, a trade caravan heading that direction. So you just
Okay.
came up.
Before I talk to them, I'll move up and try to get us a room.
Okay. And you'll
and-
notice that obviously they're talking to the owner as well, and he's telling them that he's only got 4 rooms left.
4?
Yes.
Okay.
So Carrie,
No, I won't interrupt. I'll see what they. Yeah.
So Carrie, what's your character's name again?
Colette.
Colette. Okay.
Can you type
So-
that in the chat?
I sure can.
Okay. So good lady. We do have a room. There's no private bathing, so you must be careful.
Okay. I will take a room that you have.
Okay. And it's 3 copper a night. That comes with a meal.
What are you serving?
Stew.
Okay, here you go. 3 copper for 1 minute.
Okay.
Looks at you like, are you serious? Did you really just ask that? You know it's stew. It's always stew.
I laughed.
we don't do anything else but stew.
Yeah, you know his nickname is Beef.
Yes. But so in your room is on the second floor. I'll have the boy fetch anything that you need and escort you to the room if you wish.
Yes, please. I don't need anything. I have got everything with me.
Okay. Boy, show her the room. So this little kid comes up. He says, "This way, ma'am." As for you, Mr. Halfling, how may I be of service to you? And well met, sir.
Well met, sir. I am trying to also get a room.
Okay. That'll be 3 coppers. Again, no private baths in the room, so you do be careful. We have a room off to the end that you can bathe in. And if you flip the boy a couple coppers, he'll make the water good and hot for you.
Well, thank you very much. I also have all that I need, so when he comes back, he can show me my room.
Very well, sir. And your name?
Morven Heartcloak, but you can call me Mo.
Mo. Well met, Mo. Okay.
Well met to you, Stu.
Yes. Okay. And how may I be of service to you, good sir?
If I understand it correctly, you have two rooms remaining.
That's all we have left. Yes.
I'll take both of them.
Oh,
I will
very
be here shortly with a companion, and we're going to need both of those rooms.
okay. Very well then. I need 6 coppers.
All right, I'll give him a silver piece.
Oh wow. Oh, thank you.
And I expect change off of that, by the way.
Oh,
Let me just.
okay. Sure. So he goes over to a box, and starts thumbing through it, and pulls out some coppers and turns around and hands you your coppers for change.
It's going to be 4 copper, right? Have I got that right?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and slip and tip him a copper.
Okay. Oh, thank you, good sir. Thank you. And again, I know you already heard, but there's no private bath. But the boy, he will fetch you warm water if you give him a couple of coppers.
All right, thank you. And I'd like for him to show me the 2 rooms now, so I know which are ours, and then we will return. You say it does include the meal as well?
It does indeed.
All right.
And
I'll
it's
fetch
really-
I'll fetch my companion after we complete our business. But if you would have him show me the rooms, and I thank you for your time.
Okay. So the boy comes back down, and he goes, "Boy," he said, "show me the halfling and what do you say your name was?"
Baldric.
Baldric. Show Baldric and Mo here their room. And make haste, boy, make haste. He's this way, sir. This way, sir. And so he leads you up the stairs, and he points to this door. And he says, "This is for you, Mr. Halfling."
What am I
And
getting?
it's the door. He hands you a key.
Oh, thank you. And I give him a copper.
Oh, thank you, good sir. Thank you. And then he says, "This way, sir." And he says, "And this is your room."
Rooms.
Yes, this is your room, sir. And your other associate room is right next to it. As a matter of fact, these are twinning rooms.
Excellent. Thank you. I'll give him a copper also, and take the keys and just check the rooms, make sure everything's to my satisfaction before uh, heading back over to the Staghorn Inn.
Okay. Okay. So, uh, uh, Carrie,
Mm.
you're going to need to go over to the Staghorn to do your thing.
Yes. Do I do it tonight, or can I sit in the room and meditate to determine what question I will ask the goddess?
Okay, you can do that. Yeah, you can meditate for a while if you want. Okay. Okay. So, uh, are you, uh, Baldric, going to the Staghorn now?
Yeah, I'm gonna head, and once I check to make sure everything's good, I'm gonna head back to Wayne, not keep him waiting.
Okay. Okay. So you arrive at the Staghorn, and it's an interesting. The bar is interesting. The bar area. There's a giant bar, and at one end, no one sits there. There's, it's like for some strange reason, this section of the bar, nobody, nobody sits near it. Nobody touches it. No one goes near it at all. But but everywhere else, there's chairs. Just that section. Also, there's plenty of tables. It's a nice sized bar, eating area, common room, and there's a lot of people in here. A lot of people, and there's a lot of noise, a lot of background noise, a lot of talking and conversing. Um, the the owner is milling about, serving people, and wenches are serving people as well. It's just a very hustle bustle kind of bar, so very busy.
All right, I'll sit. I'm gonna assume Wayne got us a table.
Yes, he's
Uh,
sitting at a table across
okay.
from the bar.
All
Yeah.
right. I'll sit down with him and say, okay, I've got us lodging for the evening. Um, it does include a meal, so we won't have to eat here. We can, but let's go ahead and I think we should wait and see if anyone shows up. And if they don't, in the morning, we can make a decision of what we need to do as far as either heading to Lord Dane's. Uh, does he have like a, what's he got? A estate, I guess.
Yes, he's got an estate here. Yes.
Yeah, his estate. And how far away is that, GM?
The estate is about a day's journey on foot.
On foot, yeah. We can start heading that way if and see because we work for him, right? I mean,
Yes, yes.
we would normally work on that estate. So if this falls through, we need to head back to the estate. So
Well, actually, he has two estates. He has the estate here in Ampale, and then he has an estate in Waterdeep. And you are from Waterdeep. That's right, because you weren't here. I'm sorry. You guys came from Waterdeep. You work for him. He sent you to Ampale to his estate in Ampale to pick up horses and bring back. He needs 6 horses.
okay,
And
well,
that's
so
the
it
place.
sounds like we need to go to Ant Hill to try to find the horses if they don't meet us here like we thought they were. So it's
Yes.
something I mean, it's not like they got cell phones to let us know plans change. So we may
Right.
have to head up to something may change and they will just go to where they're supposed to be and see if we can sort things out if they don't show up here.
Okay. That sounds like a good idea. I was talking to a couple gentlemen over there, and they said that there's been some strange going ons around here. They said that there's been orcs, and they've not seen orcs around these parts in years, but there's been orcs about. I hope none of the boys from the estate from Lord Dane's estate have gotten hijacked on the road.
Hmm. Has that happened lately? Then, huh? Is what
They
they're
said
saying.
they said they've seen orcs a fortnight out.
Hmm. All right. Well, certainly a possibility. Sounds like we may have to go and see if we can track them if they in fact ambushed our people. But what time of the day is it? Can we? You say it's about a day up to the estate,
Yeah, it's afternoon right now,
so we can't really get there
before
before
dark.
nightfall. Yeah, to find out what's going on. Um, yeah,
Well, go ahead.
I say we hang in here and see if they show up. If they don't in the next hour or so, we'll go have a meal and settle in early so we can get up early and make our way to the estate to sort things out.
Okay. All right. So nothing monumental happens. You and Wayne are still sitting there at the uh, Staghorn Inn, and it's starting to get the people outside. They're putting up the lantern for night so that the road can be lit during the night. Um, People are still coming and going. It's like I said, it's a very busy. It's the main trade route, so it's very busy. A lot of hustle and bustle. People are eating, they're laughing. Uh, there's some music being played. Uh, a guy with a mandolin, he's up there playing on the stage out in towards the back of the bar. Um, and then you can't help but notice that the young lady from the caravan, the half elf, and she comes in and she's talking to the bartender. And then as she's sitting there or standing there, he points to the part of the bar that no one is sitting near, and she looks down at it, and then she stands in front of the bar, that section of bar. She drops down on her knees, and then she kisses the edge of the bar, and then bows her head.
Hmm.
And as she's sitting there, she keeps her head bowed, or as she's kneeling there, she keeps her head bowed, and then she suddenly pops her head up, and she goes, she exclaims, "Oh my God, it's true! It's all true!" And then she stands up and she's weeping.
Okay, well, you don't see that every day.
What the hell
Um,
is that?
What did I ask?
I don't know. What did you ask?
I don't know. Because
Okay, well, don't tell us what you asked. I don't. We don't. No. No. No.
Oh, okay. So
Well, okay, so Wayne is like, why is she? Why did she kiss the bar?
I'm not from these parts, so I have no idea. Um, I'll try to flag down one of the barmaids that's serving,
Okay.
and just have her lean in close
Okay.
and say, "What was that about?"
Oh, you don't know? Well, the goddess, uh, Maestra, or the avatar of the goddess Maestra, supposedly died right here on that very bar. And they say that if you kiss this bar, a druid kisses the bar, he may ask, this druid may ask any question, one question of the goddess, and the goddess will answer. She will answer you. And it was without fail, this happens. And druids come here on these pilgrimages all the time. It's so commonplace now that we just kind of like don't even bother. They're just,
That's why that part of the bar is not occupied.
yes, it's hollow ground. If you want to start a fight in here, touch the bar, that section of bar. It would not be a good idea.
I see. Thank you.
You're
And
quite welcome.
uh,
And she waddles off and
yeah,
Oh,
does her
I'm
thing.
waddling now. Oh, the servant's waddling.
Yes, she waddles off.
Am I still standing there crying?
You can do whatever you want to do.
I'm thinking I'm going to head back to my inn and have some dinner and think of the answers I was given.
Okay. Okay.
Obviously, more than what I asked.
Okay.
all right. Well, I think Wayne, we've waited long enough. Um, let's head back to Stone, the Stone Stallion, and go ahead and get something to eat, and hit it for the day. And we'll get up early and head out to see if we can figure out what happened.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
I am concerned about. Uh, you said orcs, right?
Yes, it works.
I hate stinking orcs, but we'll figure this out. Hopefully, our Lord's men haven't been, you know, kidnapped or worse.
Yeah, works worse than I would. Okay, so Wayne and you head off over to the Stone Stallion, and when you walk in, you see the half elf female. She's sitting at a table, and at the table is the halfling, the two dwarves, an older and younger dwarf who were part of the caravan, and um, uh, another fellow. Um, unbeknownst to you, who they are. You don't know who they are, and they're all sitting there uh, conversing. And the dwarf, the older one, calls out, "Good sir, come join us. Join us. There's room."
I kind of look over at Wayne now. Would we have had any conversation with them up on the caravan on the way up?
Yes,
And
yes.
do we know if they work for Lord Dane as well?
No, they do not. Obviously, uh, you guys have no, they've not. They've kind of kept themselves, the two dwarves, but they've been very friendly to everybody.
All right. I kind of look around. I'm sure there's not much in the way of openings at this point, so I'll say, well, let's at least we know these folks somewhat. And as we're heading to the table, so keep a hand on your purse, though.
Yeah.
And
So Wayne sits down. Are you going to sit down?
oh yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. I thought that was assumed. Yes, yeah.
So the dwarf starts talking, and it's obvious he's been into his cups a bit because his voice is a little slurred, and he's kind of wibbling and wobbling. And he says, "So," he said, "You guys are here because of Dane, huh?" And poor Dane, he hasn't shown. Any of his men have not shown up yet. Typical.
It takes me back a little bit. I'm a little surprised he knows that. Like, um, how did you know they haven't shown up?
It's Amphale. Everyone knows everything that's going on here. It's the talk. Everyone's been talking in town that Dane's men have not shown up.
I assume that checks out with what I would expect from the area then.
Yeah.
Yeah, my companion here, Wayne, and I were uh, planning to head up to. Is it Antdale? What do you call the place again?
This is Amphale. This is the city you're in. Amphale.
Lord Dane's Amphale estate to uh, see if we've missed a message or some plans have changed that we were not aware of.
That's a good call. He's got to find us. He's got to find a state. But then you expect that from Dane.
What are you fine folk doing in Dale?
Well, me and the lad are going to my estate, but our people have not shown up either.
If you're going to this estate, I would maybe like to go along with you. I have services that you will find that will come in very handy.
Okay. Have you worked for Lord Dane before?
No, I haven't. I haven't even met the gentleman.
Well, I know Lord Dane is always looking for good help in various reasons. I'm sure we can. You'd be happy to have you tag along and see if we can have an introduction to some of his. They're not really called managers. What would they be called back then?
Foreman.
Foreman. To see if we can find something that might suit your skills.
Well, thank you, my good sir.
And at this moment, the front door to the inn bursts open, and in walks this huge half-orc woman. She's dressed in just regular garments and a cloak with a hood, and the hood is not up. And she starts screaming and yelling, "I know it's you! I know it's you! All of you! You're doing this to me! You're trying to drive me out of my home! I am not putting up with this! I am sick of this! I am done! I demand a room, and I'm going to stay here tonight! You're not chasing me out of my house, but I'm not going back there tonight!" And the bartender is like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! Her name is Krilla." He's like, "Krilla, there's no room for you here. We have no room." "Oh, you're lying! You're lying! I knew it! You're lying! You got to have a room." "No, those folks right there got the last 4 rooms."
Oh, way to call us out. Thanks for that. I give the barkeep a steely look like, bruh, really? You gonna call us out like that?
Thanks for putting us under the wagon.
Yeah.
And she looks, and so Krula looks back behind her, and she looks towards you, and she can tell by the look on your faces that you're shocked and surprised, but at the same time, she doesn't believe that you're not lying to her about this, or that she's being lied to. She says, "But I need a place to stay. I can't go back."
So, what would be our? I'm sorry. Again, it's been a while since I've played. What would be the attitude towards a half orc for most humans in this realm?
Almost every race views half orcs either with outright contempt or um, uh, they make it a point to stay away from them because you can't, they're half orc. They can't be trusted, obviously. Um, at least that's the mentality that everybody has. You surely can't trust them. So, and she's, not the most attractive thing in the world.
Yeah.
For a half orc, she's not overly ugly, but she's, as a woman, she's not very attractive. She's rather large and bulky in build. I mean, she looks like she could handle herself if she had to.
You saying she's a little thick?
She's a
Big
little
bone.
thick. She's a little masculine in her appearance.
Well, are the rooms all have just one bed in them, or what's in the rooms that we rented?
They're just, yeah, it's just a bed, and there's a basin, and of course, there's a pot.
Okay. I'll lean over to Wayne and said, "Do you fancy to maybe make a little extra coin tonight? It would require that we both stay in one room."
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay. Sure. We could do this. Let's see what she says.
Krilla. It's Krilla, correct?
Yes, Krilla.
We'd be willing to allow you to have one of our rooms for a silver piece.
A silver?
Well, you can always stay out back with the dogs.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I'll give you a silver. I just can't go back to that house. I just can't go back. You have no idea. They're trying to drive me out of my house. I know they don't want me here, but I keep to myself. I don't bother anyone.
Who's
Well-
trying to
Have-
keep you?
I was just going to ask if we have room at the table. Can I ask her to join us?
You can't. There
I mean,
is.
I'm new. I never got to the chance that might offer her to share my room, but she's got her own room now. But
I was surprised. But yeah, there's room.
please sit and join us and tell us what has befallen you.
I kind of give the half elf a side glance, like, "What are you doing?"
And yet the half elf is a druid, so she
Ah.
knows that
Yes.
everyone is welcome in this world as long as there is balance.
Okay. Okay. Okay, and just for future reference here, people in the world don't announce, "Yeah, I'm a druid." You know, it's kind of
But-
like, or you don't announce, "Yeah, I'm a fighter or a warrior." Just kind of like it just kind of like ends up people figure it out. Just kind of
Well,
Yeah.
they know I'm a druid because I kissed the counter and nobody attacked me.
Yeah.
That is true.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying it's not where you like, people don't scream.
No,
their
I
loud.
don't know. 'Cause
Yeah.
I didn't see her. I didn't see her kiss the bar.
This is true.
Well, we would probably have a pretty good idea that she's of a religious nature of some kind. And
Yes.
at the very least, and so would understand why she's opening up our table to this half orc.
Yes.
Apparently, has never had a run in with one, so
Okay. So
I hold up my bicep, and there's this scar right here is from a half orc.
so she grabs a chair and she sits next to the half elf, and she says, "I'm sorry, I don't mean to. I don't mean to be so loud. I worked a long time to get this property. It's been my dream all my life. I worked as a mercenary. I used to do guard work, and I saved my coppers, and I bought this land. I have 10 sheep. I just want to live for myself and be content and not have people bother me. They keep doing things to me. They like the little things that they make, these effigies. They're all in my around my house. Look like little stick figures. And the noises. And just the other night, I woke up in the middle of the night. My sheep were scared to death. I don't know what the heck was going on, but they're always afraid. And I feel like I'm being watched all the time. And I know it's these townspeople. They're out to get me. They want me to leave. They want my property. And I'm not gonna let them have it. I just can't stay there another night. And there's our annoying cat.
So you think the town folk are irritating you, huh?
Oh, I don't think I know. Just the other day, I found a fresh stick figure out in my field. There hadn't been one there the night before.
What does this stick
Sure, it's one of the townspeople, huh?
Well, of course, who else? When I first came here, all they point and mock. The children would throw horse manure at me. I know they don't want me here, but I leave them be. I don't mess with them. I don't bother them.
Well, have you talked to any of the authorities in town about this?
I'm a half orc. No one takes me serious. No one listens to me.
Hmm.
What
You
do these stick figures
know
look like?
exactly who is bothering you, or is it like the whole town?
I can't say. I don't know. I just know that there are people who are doing stuff around my property. I hear noises, bangs, and uh, sounds like something thumping around outside sometimes. And like I said, these little stupid stick figures they're trying to scare me with show up and they're in different places all the time. I find them in different locations. My animals are scared to death. I'm scared. When I've been out in my fields and feel like there's somebody watching me all the time. It, it it's not right. I wouldn't do that to them. And yet it's okay that they do that to me. I can show you if you want, but I'm not staying in it by myself.
Uh, I mean, this really sounds like something between you and the townsfolk. I don't know that we should be getting involved. We're just here for a day's worth of business.
I'll make you a deal. You said you'd give me a room. If you come right now, come with me to my house. It's a couple-hour walk. We can be there in just a couple hours. I'll give each and every one of you 15 silver.
Well, that kind of perks up Baldric a bit.
Well,
And
my lady, that's very
I
generous.
I would be uh, inclined to possibly accept your offer. However, I'm going to need at least half of that up front.
very well, I can do that. I can do that easily. But I warn you, if you're out to take advantage of me, do not do not think for 1 second that I cannot take care of myself.
I kind of bristle up at that and kind of puff up and flex a little bit. And uh, Krilla, if I give you my word, I'm going to do something. I do it. And just a kind of a the attitude like I'm very offended that you would suggest that I would backstab you. You know, it was an affront to me pretty heavily there. And of
Okay?
course, I wouldn't expect her to know that, given that she's never met me. But
Right.
it's hard for me to not get really. You can tell I'm mad, but I'm going to explain this to him so I don't kill him right here, kind of thing.
Okay. And she recognizes, she's kind of like she leans back in her chair and she's like, I'm not trying to offend. I'm just all these townspeople, all they do is mock and ridicule me. They treat me like I'm I just I don't want to be taken advantage of.
Well, I will not take advantage of you.
And then the old dwarf who's been at the table, he chimes in, and of course he's even more inebriated now than before. I'd vouch for these boys. They seem like good men. And the half elf too.
What about me?
Well, I said men. Aren't you a man?
Of course I am. Of course I am. You dare question my manhood?
No. I'm not questioning your manhood, little man. I'm just stating that she is a woman. The half elf.
Okay.
All right. Well, how many of us are going?
Okay, so uh, uh, the young dwarf, or actually no, he's not gonna go. The you want Wayne to go?
Yeah, I look at Wayne. I'm like, it's an easy 15 silver pieces.
I agree, man. I'm all in. I'm all in.
All right.
Well, I stand up because I'm ready to go and investigate these disturbances.
Okay, she's ready to go. Okay,
And I will speak.
And I'm
And we
ready to
should not
go.
tarry if we are going to do this. The day is not getting any younger.
okay. And
Uh,
good. I'm ready.
I look over the druid. Is the druid armed?
She has a staff.
Is that all
She's-
you've got to defend yourself as a staff?
That's all she's got.
I was asking her.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir, my staff has always served me well.
All right, so you're adept at using it then?
Did I not just say so?
Fair enough. You'll notice that I'm carrying on my back a huge maul that's a massive hammerhead on it and a long shaft that this thing is on. It's on my back, and then I'm also carrying a short sword with studded leather. And the leather is having trouble containing my large biceps and pectoral muscles.
Okay.
Very Arnold Schwarzenegger-ish.
Okay. He's a manly man.
I don't know. What do you think Arnold Schwarzenegger's strength would be in D&D? I think he'd be. I mean, he's. It's kind of. What's that?
18 double I.
You think he'd be an 1800?
Well, when he was Conan,
Well, yeah, he definitely was. He might have been borderline 19 on that, but
yeah. When he was playing Conan, oh yeah. By the way, your maul it's a I goofed when I did the what it was. It's 2d6 weapon.
oh, see, I typed all of this out.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to have to fix it.
You're
Sorry.
okay. So I guess you guys are ready to go then. Yes.
Daylight's wasted.
I will show you I'll show you the way to my home. I'm so grateful. Truly, I'm grateful. And then the drunken dwarf, he says, "Good luck, lads. Bring back more beer."
Are you not coming, good dwarf?
No. I'm two in my cups. I'm definitely not of any help to you tonight. And the boy here, he's too young. You can tell that the young dwarf bristles at this.
His short little drunken legs probably would not be good traveling companions right now.
Okay, so Cruella, she stands up and she starts heading towards the door.
I'm right in behind her.
Okay,
I'm behind him.
and I guess leading up the rear is
That would be me.
Celeste.
Of course, I'm assuming that we got our 7 silver first, right?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes. Everybody got 7 silver. And you noticed when she pulled out her bag of money that it was under her clothing, not just dangling out where everyone could see it.
All right, that makes sense.
And so you're heading out there and out the door, and you're going south away from Hampdale.
Okay. I need to find a map. Did you send us a map?
I can send said map. What map do you want? Do you want the map of the Sword Coast, the area you're at, or
Probably both. I'd like to see both,
okay? I
just to
can.
help me visualize. It's been a while since I looked at any of the Forgotten Realms stuff.
Okay.
And I'd like to say that I had a chance to look at what you sent, but we've been busy prepping for this eclipse, so that I haven't had time to look over it.
Okay. Not a problem.
Mark, I'm just going to let you know right now, don't be changing out dice because somebody here might call you out as a cheater.
No, I'm gonna keep this diet. I'm just trying to get to where I can see on my camera.
I'm just,
I'm trying to.
that was a shot across Carrie's mouth right there.
He's talking to you.
About what? What?
No, I have a bad experience with birds. It's a different character, but
Yes,
If I
and
have those
Lee
die
knows
doesn't
what
mean I
I'm
don't have
talking
others.
about.
yes, I told Jeff the rock story, and
Oh,
Jeff
did you?
Kender.
Gee, thanks.
He played the Kender. It
Yeah.
was obvious. Okay,
You
so
tell them about the map.
yes. No, I did not know the map. No.
Trying to think of what all die I need. I don't remember this now.
Okay, let me. Oh God, who is that?
That was me. Sorry.
Okay.
I just dumped out dice. I didn't.
Okay.
Sorry. That was not me falling out of my chair.
Thank God.
I'm sure. Are you streaming right now? I think you are, aren't you?
Yes.
Sure. Sorry.
Sorry to
Yeah,
everything.
we're
Don't
all praying
freak out.
nobody's watching.
That's okay. Yeah. Okay.
While you're getting that, I do need to take a hot minute and just let you know. Um, we've got a friend that has a Lou Gehrig's disease, ALS, I think that's called,
Oh.
and she is in her final stages.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
We actually, I had just gotten back with my wife. It's my wife's best friend, and we've been
I'm
friends
sorry
with
to
them
hear
for over
that.
20 years. Her and her husband, and when we left, her respiratory rate was really, really low. It's like 5 per minute, and I could get a call, and
Okay.
I may have to bounce if that happens. Just FYI.
We understand. We understand. Yes.
We won't kill you.
Well, I don't care to roll up another character if you do. Rolling up characters is part of the fun.
It can be. Yeah.
I like going through the central casting book and making up backgrounds.
I hate this camera. Now you're not going to stay, are you?
If you can't get hands on these maps, it's all right. We can move on.
Matter of fact, I have the maps right here. I'm just putting them into the email.
Okay. I didn't want to delay the game
Are
too
you
much.
sending to all of us, honey?
Yes, I am.
Thank you.
Okay, there's Sword Coast. And there. And sent. Okay.
You're gonna have to refresh my memory. What dice do I need so I can select some dice?
20-sided die. You need a 20-sided die.
Right? A what?
And you need a 20-sided die.
Right.
And you've got a dagger, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I think that's a 4-sided. Let me double check myself here.
What
Yeah.
about well, I can't say because I don't want to reveal my character.
Mm-hmm. You're good.
He'll let you know what it is.
Yeah, I'll let you know. It's all good. Mark, you've left. What did he do? I got a funny feeling he was thinking that he could go backstage and tell me something.
That's what I tried doing the other day when we were testing this, and I didn't realize I was going to get dumped out completely.
Either that or he totally shut down his internet by accident.
I think I can switch. Yeah, I can switch between cameras, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Good.
Awesome.
Okay, yeah, he's gone. Okay.
Oh, and he's got their pictures on the wall, too.
Oh, yes, he does, doesn't he? Yeah, he's got some autographs. Very nice.
Oh, my.
Oh, look at you. So while we're waiting for Mark, let me tell you a funny story that I think you will appreciate as big a Trek fan as you seem to be. So as you remember back in the TNG days, you know, early on, Worf really came across as like a pacifist. And
The hell I did. Oh, there we go.
Mark, if you're talking backstage, we can't hear you. When you're backstage, you're totally muted. We can't hear anything you say.
I'm here now. Can't you hear me?
We can hear you. We can hear you now. Yes, sir. We can hear you now. You are good.
Here's my weapons wall too.
Oh, my God, he's got phasers.
Yes, awesome. Wow.
41A pulse rifle.
Very nice. Okay. I'll have to show you my Millennium Falcon one day. Anyway, okay, so getting back to the game. So Cruella tells you that her farm is about 2 hours away, more or less. And as you guys go, you know, in the first hour, easy walk. You're just heading down through the road, following the road, and nothing major. Okay. The half elf roll a saving throw versus wisdom. We'll just throw it up there. Make a saving throw versus wisdom. We'll see what happens.
11.
Okay. Well, everyone, out of nowhere, 4 skeletons come out of the bushes and are moving at you. Everyone roll a saving throw versus fear.
That's a 20 side, right?
Yes, 20-sided die.
I got a 20.
I got an 8.
Natural 20. Okay.
Oh, I got a 4. That's gonna be bad.
Okay. All of you have the only one who's not afraid is the druid, and the rest of you are like, "Oh my god!" Because they came out of nowhere, and they're coming at you. So what are you gonna do, Kayla?
I will attack the closest one.
All right. Roll for initiative.
That's still the 20, right?
Yep.
Oh, 3.
That's okay. I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, sure you did.
Okay. All right. Okay. So 4 skeletons and 2 of them are. Well, let's see. Let's see. 2 are close enough to you to attack. 1 point of damage. Oh wait, I'm ahead of myself. They got initiative. Let's see if they're gonna hit. You're AC 8, right?
Correct.
Okay, let's see if I can hit. You are. Dang. I just hit. Okay. And it's a 1. And the next one tries to hit. And 17, it hits. And that's 5 points of damage. You've taken 6 points of damage from the 2. Now, everyone roll for initiative, except for Carrie.
17.
Okay, that's good.
12.
17. Okay. So here's the order which we're going to go. Mark, Carrie, then it's going to be the other 2 attacking you guys, the other 2 skeletons, then Baldric, and then the cycle starts again. Okay?
What about Wayne?
Yep, Wayne's in there.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't say Wayne. Yes, Wayne's there. He's right behind Mark. Sorry, because I got a 16. Okay. So
I'm gonna attack with my dagger.
okay,
Whoop. 17. 18.
17, 18.
Wait, I thought we used a 6-sided die for damage.
Well,
Or,
he's using.
oh,
No, he's
we're trying for hit first.
yes.
Sorry.
Mark, put it right there. There you go. Now, go ahead and roll for us again, please. Let us see the roll. That's
That 1.
Really? Can I keep the other one? The 1.
okay.
I think I need to raise my box so that you guys can see my dice.
Good. We'll see. Okay, so Mark, you missed, and fall on your face.
Okay.
Embarrassing.
I'm
Okay.
next, right?
No, Wayne is. That's okay. Wayne misses.
Okay, now me.
Yes.
13.
I think. Yes. Wait. That is this. What did you say you got at 13?
Yes.
Yeah, you missed. Okay, so now the two skeletons who, since Mark was first to attack, they are going to attack at Mark. That was a death miss. And that's a miss. Okay. Missed on both counts. Now it's Baldrick's turn.
All right, I take my maul and close with one of them and take a swing with it. A 4.
Oh, ow.
Boy, we all suck.
Oh, yeah, we've been just whipping. Okay, Mark,
Yes.
roll to attack. Die. Hopefully this time you'll get it.
I'm gonna start rolling to hit with my D30.
Okay. Is that a 2 mark?
3.
A 3. Okay, so here goes Wayne. I got 11, so I missed.
20.
There we go.
Double damage. Okay, roll it up.
That's the 6th die, right?
Yep,
Six
6
dice.
for you, yeah.
I lost it. Jasper, what'd you do with my dice? Sorry. All right, here we go. Oh, 1.
Oh, so 2. Okay, so you did 2 points of damage.
But I hit one.
That you did. Good for you. Okay, so now the two get to attack, and they're still attacking Mark. Oh, and we got 2 attacking Carrie. I'm sorry. Let me do Carrie. She attacked first. Man, come on, Lee, get it somewhere. Okay. No. That's okay. I missed both times. Now I attack Mark. And that's 4. Holy crap. 18, finally. Okay, Mark. Take 3 points of damage from the sword. Now, during all of this, you guys will notice that Krella is cowering off and away. And
I'll yell, Krilla, get in the fight.
I don't have a weapon. All right, Baldrick. Your roll.
All right, here we go. That 20.
Double damage. Let's see what happens.
All right, now this is a medium, so it would be 2d6. Is that right?
Yep, 2d6.
All right, now I get a +1 damage adjustment also, I think, because 17 strength.
Yep,
Okay, here we go.
he's a big
So
boy.
6 points, which would be 12.
Oh, well, with one mighty blow, Baldrick shatters the skeleton into 100 pieces and it crumples to the ground. And then he roars out, "Yes!"
He strikes a pose and flexes biceps and bounces them.
Does the Hulk Hogan thing, you know.
Yeah,
Showing off the pythons.
yes. The beach is that way.
I met him once when I was like 7.
Oh yeah.
And the man, his arms, I could have fit my body in when I was 7.
Man, I would have liked to have met him back in the day. 'Cause he was just, I mean, he just
Yeah,
imposed.
I met him when he was just starting to get big, and we watched him fight, and David Von Erich, and the blonde guy. What was his name? Anyway, we watched at Kiel Auditorium in St. Louis.
Dolph Lundgren? Was it Dolph Lundgren?
No. He always bled. He'd strut around. He's flashy, and
Rick Flair?
I can't remember the guy's name.
Okay.
It's early stuff, but anyway, yeah.
Okay.
Hulk Hogan, huge, absolutely massive man.
Yeah. Okay. Roll or Mark, your roll. Oh, or did no? It's your roll. Yeah, because Aldrich just slayed one.
Is it my role?
Yes, your roll.
17. Yay!
Okay, what's your AC?
8.
That's what I thought. Oh, I ain't even thinking. Yeah, of course you hit. Throw out the damage.
Now that would be a 6-sided die because it's
No.
bigger than I am. Everything's bigger than I am, so
Good for Mark. No, Mark, it's a dagger. It's a 4.
just a 4.
It's a 4. It's a 4.
Let me move this die here.
Remember, the DM is
A 4.
4. Look at that.
Holy cow, the natural way. Okay, 4 points of damage. And holy cow, the halfling killed it with one blow. And you would hit the one that has 4 hit points.
What?
You hit the one with 4 hit points.
As Baldric is moving to engage another one, he glances at the halfling as he fells his foe and gives a nod of appreciation and of respect.
Okay, good. God.
Gives him a quick flex also, just to give that,
And poor Wayne's over there, he's in tears because he's missed the last 4 rounds. Okay.
Well, now I don't feel so bad.
Yeah. Okay, Carrie.
20.
What is she doing over there?
You don't know. She's got a good die.
What'd she get?
They're purple. See? 20.
Whoa!
Hello, Gaston.
Another natural 20.
All right. Whoa! Let me try that again. Not so hard this time. 5.
Okay, 10 points of damage, and that one, and with a mighty blow from her staff, she shatters that one and it crumbles to the ground. Jeez,
Crash him right in the noggin.
I should have made these things harder.
Oh, so we have only got one left now. Right? Yeah, because.
No, you've got 2, because you killed one, Baldrich killed one, and, oh no, in the half one, yeah, there's one.
Yeah, so there's only one left.
And so,
I assume
Now-
it's his turn to go.
no, it's mine. It's the only one left. And I missed. I need to get a better 20.
My turn.
Okay, Baldrich.
All right, here we go. Swing away. 14.
You
I
hit.
think that was almost a 20.
You hit.
All right.
And of course, the ugly maul of his.
For 5 points of damage.
Okay. And he whacks it, and it's still there. It's still standing.
It's a toughie. Okay.
So, Mark, are you going to go aid Baldric?
I sure am.
Okay. Roll.
That 10.
10. You miss. Okay, let's see if Wayne can redeem himself. I'm coming, Aldrich!
Actually, it would have been 11.
And he rolls a 10. Misses.
Is it my turn or does the skeleton get to go?
Nope, it's your turn.
My turn? Okay.
Oh, here we go. Here-
It's 1.
1.
Sorry,
Oh,
you're on your
no.
own. That's what you get for sneering at my staff.
Smacks
Okay.
Baldric right in the head with the staff.
At a 1, I probably did.
Okay, 19. Okay, I'm going to take a random. The skeleton. As I got you guys listed. Okay, so the skeleton hits Carrie.
Oh, of course.
That's part of the crit fail there, probably.
Yeah.
And 4 points of damage, Carrie.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Stumbled
How you
to the
feeling
ground.
over there, Carrie?
I'm having trouble getting back up.
Okay, Baldric. It's your turn, sir.
Carrie has fallen and she can't get up.
I shouldn't have laughed at that quite so hard, but as we're all older players here, it really resonates.
Yes. Our age is showing through.
Give me a minute, I'll get there.
Who brought the Bengay?
The muscle rub.
I slept wrong on my arm and it's been hurting for like 3 days now, and I'm using like Aspercreme with lidocaine in it to try to get over it.
Oh, that's some good stuff.
And it was just a sleeping mishap. I'm like, how does this happen?
Your roll, Jeff.
All right.
20, 20, 20.
Well, 13. That,
13?
yeah.
You just missed it.
Oh, man. Rotten being.
Okay, Mark, go for it.
He's
Go, Mark.
18.
18. Okay, you hit. Roll damage. About time.
Hey, I killed one.
He's got to be close to dead.
4.
What?
4 plus 1 is 5.
Okay, so you killed it. It crumbles to the ground, shattered in a million pieces. Prologue goes, oh, thank God. I thought we were all dead.
No, we weren't gonna die. We knew what we were doing, didn't we, crew?
Yeah, Baldric kind of puts the head of the hammer down on the ground and kind of leans on the shaft of that, and kind of striking a bit of a pose, and is like, "You all fought well."
And I roll
And
over
what-
and sit on the ground proper and start bandaging my wounds.
Yeah, I can't remember, what's your name again, Keleth?
Kaleth.
Kaleth. Do you need assistance? Do you need aid? I noticed that the skeleton managed to get a fairly substantial hit on you.
I think I'll be okay as long as I can get a little bit of a rest. How far away are we yet?
We're near. My house is just over the hill.
Then
And
I think
he'll-
perhaps maybe we should continue on and find shelter at your house.
We'll
Yes.
bandage the wound as best we can, and I do look at Baldric does look at Krilla and says, "I would suggest traveling between your home and the village. You arm yourself at all times."
You are right. I should have grabbed my blade.
All right, so we'll head on to the house.
Okay. So as you come over the hill, you overlook this little glade, and in it you can see sheep scattered about here and there. And there's a small creek that runs through the property, and there's a little footbridge that runs through the property. And this right here is the map of Gorilla's Cottage. Okay, there's the creek, there's the little footbridge. It's about 10 feet wide. This is 5 feet. And there's her little cottage. And you also notice that there's these pilings, and it makes a little shelter here, and that's for her sheep. And all around her house is a bunch of spruce and hardwoods as well. Okay.
Okay. So, my lady, won't you show us where the problem is?
Okay, just come this way, and I'll show you where where everything's been going on, and I'll show you those tangible stick figures they keep leaving around my property.
So we follow her.
Yep. Give me 1 second. I need to get back to where. Okay. So, as you cross the bridge, let's set up a marching order here.
I'm going to put Wayne in the front, and I'll take the back, and we'll put everybody
Okay.
else kind of in the middle.
Okay.
Let Criello lead out, absolute front, but
Yep.
Wayne right behind her, and then whatever the order is for everybody else, and then I'll be in the back.
Okay. So, as soon as Baldric crosses the bridge, 4 creatures come flying out from underneath this walking bridge. The best way to describe them is they look like sticks, all weaved together to form this humanoid-looking being, and they're in various heights. One of them is 2 feet, and from there they go up in size, and the tallest is about 5 feet tall. So between 2 and 5, and they are advancing on you.
Okay. And they look like literal sticks.
They look like living little trees all wove together, but there's no leaves, there's nothing. It's just sticks, just wood.
I'll say Criella.
I know nothing of these.
So when you say they were flying, they weren't literally flying. They were just.
Oh no, they're
boom, and they were
running.
there. Okay.
Yeah, they're running at you. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna yell at them as I'm pulling the hand. Bring. Actually, I guess I probably wouldn't have put the hammer up at this point since we've been attacked. I'll have the hammer, and I'm starting to grip it with the second hand, and I'll say, "Hold." See if they stop.
And they do.
So what is
And
your
they all look
intention, creature?
It doesn't say a word. They just look at each other.
Criella, are these the stick figures you're talking about, or do they leave something else around?
That's them. That's them. They're alive. I can't believe it. They're alive.
I'll turn and kind of look at the what we've come to assume is the druid because of the kissing the bar. I'm going to say that
Mhm.
that's not a far shy of us kind of figuring that out, and I'll say, do you know anything of these creatures, Kelleth?
I do not. They do not. They are not natural, obviously.
We just had skeletons attack us. No, it's natural.
Yes, well, it's not the first time I've encountered skeletons, but these I have never seen before.
Fair enough. Is there anyone that can detect to see if these are magical in nature?
I can identify plants, animals, and pure water with perfect accuracy. Let me check my spell list.
Everyone, roll for initiative.
Oh, well,
Because the biggest one makes no sound but points.
got an 18.
11.
12.
Jeez. Okay. Well, what'd you guys get?
I got an 18.
Okay, so he got an 18. Okay. Baldric 18. What'd you get, Mark?
11.
11. Kelleth?
12.
And I got a flippin' 4. And you guys beat all of them except for me. Holy cow. And since I was the first one across the bridge, and they're right there in front of me, they all four attacked me at once.
Oh,
Attack who? Me?
Wayne.
Oh, Wayne was in the lead though.
Yes, he was in the front, and I got the lowest. I scored a 4, and they beat me.
Oh,
Good night. And of course, I got a 19. Okay, so that one hit.
I guess I misunderstood. I thought we had crossed the bridge when they came out from underneath it.
Yes, we had crossed, and they were right there in front of Wayne.
Oh, so they didn't.
Nope. They were right there in front of you. So it does not matter. You
Yeah.
guys got it. Nope, I foobarred myself. Wasn't thinking.
No,
Okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to completely derail you there, but I thought we had crossed and then I was in the back, so that's why.
It's you. I was.
Okay, so the large one comes at me?
Yep.
All right. Hulk smash. An 11. That's probably not going to do it.
And it didn't hit. Okay, Mark. You're still better than them. Roll for it.
20.
Okay, you got it. You need a 14 or better to hit. So.
Bruh, you got to stop showing up the fighter, dude.
A 1.
He hit it for 2 points. Oh, ow. Okay.
A 1.
Yes, but you got 2 because you got 20. That's total damage. Okay. Caliph, you get to attack.
Okay, so the dot's on the bottom, so that makes it a 9.
Oh, you missed.
Yeah.
You need a 14 as well. Okay. So I am going to say that the biggest one is, since Baldric, the biggest one, is going to be on Baldric. And okay, the smallest one is taking on the halfling, and all right, and Wayne and Caliph have one, and that one's about those two are about pretty close to the same size. Okay, all right, so let's see if I can get a hit. Nope, that one missed Baldric, and that missed Mark. I need a better point. Dropped it. Okay. A 3. And a 4. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm 3. Okay. That's crazy. All right.
Can I put my familiar in the fight?
So please see what Wayne can do with this one. 17. Wayne hits.
About time.
Yeah, no kidding. And Wayne has 5 points of damage. Okay. Baldric. 14 or better to hit. Jeff.
I'm sorry. I had my mic muted. Here we go. 19.
You got it.
Can't see that here.
Yep. Very good.
19. All right. 2d6.
He
4,
likes
5. That's a 1. So 5, 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Okay.
Dice doesn't want to kick out like very well. Sorry about
Yeah.
that.
All right, Mark.
Is it still up?
Yes, you haven't killed it.
19.
What?
19.
Very good. All right. Roll up your damage.
2 plus 1.
Okay. So 3. Mark actually killed his.
Hoo, hoo, hoo.
Okay. Kelith.
Fucking 9 again.
A 9.
9. Yes.
Okay. So Wayne gets, yeah. Wayne gets to go. 15. Okay. And 5 points of damage. Wayne actually kills one. And Wayne yells out. Okay. Now, what think we got here? Okay. Oop. Okay. The one that's on Baldric hits and does 6 points of damage to Baldric.
Ouch.
Okay. Mark, I rolled a 5. Missed Mark. Okay.
I thought Mark was dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep, Mark, you're safe. Wrong one. Okay, that was then that was Kelith. So it missed you. And now Wayne.
Wayne's
Oh, Wayne
dead.
dead too. Okay, so yeah, I got off myself there. Okay, so now Baldric.
Okay.
20.
Nat 20.
Okay, it's dead. I don't care what you get. It only had 1 hit point.
Oh, okay. Well, it was an impressive 1 hit point.
Yes.
Flew his head clean across the way.
Drove that stick figure right into the ground like a spike for a tent.
Turned it into toothpicks.
Okay. Yes. Okay, Mark, what do you wish to do?
I'm going to go after the one that Carrie is fighting.
Oh, thank
Okay.
you.
Okay.
8.
You miss.
Cut it.
Okay. Carrie,
16.
you got it.
4 damage.
Okay. It's still alive. Okay, so Wayne offers to assist Pellis and rolls a 2. Ah, this sucks. Okay. And now it rolls 19.
Oy.
2 points of damage.
I have a question.
Yes.
After bandaging my wounds from the first battle,
Mm-hmm.
do I regain any hit points between then and now, or am I still down those 10?
Yes, you're still down even though you managed. All you're doing is stopping the bleed.
Okay, so I'm down another 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm about to go unconscious here.
Okay.
I am laying on the ground.
Are you?
I believe so.
Oh,
I've got 7 hit points left.
Okay. Well, no, you're not on the ground. No.
Okay.
You have 7 hit points left. You're okay. Okay. All right. So, Aldrich, what are you gonna do?
I think I'm going to go ahead and. Well, do we have one left?
We have one.
I'm going to go move over and attack it. 17.
Hit.
Okay.
You sunk my
Ooh.
figure.
It's dead.
11 points damage there.
It's dead. It's dead.
That thing
Okay.
like a croquet ball.
Yeah. Took one swipe and knocked the head clean off. Okay. Okay. So you've got these 4 dead stick creatures that none of you have ever seen before, and as you survey your your amazing accomplishment of killing these stick figures, they begin to decay and rot and turn into dust back into the ground.
What kind of
Hmm.
magic is this?
Krella is just staring, and she's in total disbelief and shock. Oh, my.
I'll turn and say, "Is this what you were going to show us?"
That's them, yes. They were everywhere. I saw them all around. But they
There
were
were
always,
more than 4.
I have no idea. One day they'd be over in this field, and one day I would see one over here or up by my house. They're
Did they
everywhere.
move, or were they just standing still? I mean, I wasn't under the impression that these creatures that you were talking about were alive.
I didn't think they were alive either.
Can we see, if we look around, can we see like any other like stick figures around as far as we could see?
Nope. And the only one, or the druid, being that she's half elf, has infravision, and she sees nothing.
Hang on, I got a quick emergency. Hold on.
Okay. So, So yeah, so that's you don't see anything else around or anything of that nature. Just
Uh,
Cruella's cottage or Krilla's cottage.
Did you ever see more than four at a time, Cruella?
I never saw more than one or two at a time,
Oh,
and I didn't think that they were alive. I just thought they were made by the kids or the town folk.
Did you ever approach one and pick it up?
No,
okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
Nothing. Just asking some questions, trying to get clarity on where these things came from and whether or not this is what was the problem.
Did they
Uh,
come?
Go ahead.
Oh, did they? You said that there was like some woods on the other side. Did they come? I look over that way. Is there anything over that way?
nope. You're just all you're seeing is this grassy, flat area around her house, and uh, there's a tree line further out, but you see nothing else except for her cottage.
I
Well,
suggest
Corolla, I think we've done more than come and look. I think we've actually taken care of your problem. So I believe you owe us an additional 8 silver pieces.
But that doesn't explain the thumping and the pumping.
Obviously, it was them, considering they are animated. You didn't think they were, but they were the ones that are evidently running around.
But how did they get into my home?
won't we go and do a quick check around the house?
Okay. You're looking around the outside of the house.
Yes.
Okay. You see, it's just a modern, or a modest, uh, stone and wood dwelling. Used, it's got mud and stone to make the walls. She has a decent door, wooden door.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
No.
I'll kind of look around the house, the base of the house, the eaves of the house, and just looking for any kind of arcane symbols or something that maybe have been put there that might explain, you know, mysterious goings on.
Uh, no. Other than the fact that the house's foundation is stone as well. It's piled stone.
Won't we go inside the house and see if there's anything inside the house?
Yeah, I don't want to enter until Corella allows us.
Oh,
Uh,
that's true. Yes.
I believe Corella,
I'm glad
would you allow
somebody
us?
said something.
Huh?
I'm glad somebody said something. So I was like, wait, y'all gonna walk right in your house? Okay.
Would you permit us to examine the inside of the house and see if there's anything that might explain
Sure.
these thumps and bumps that you're talking about?
By all means.
All right. We won't toss the place, but we'll be thorough in our search.
Okay. Okay. When you the cottage is, like I said, it's wooden, mud, and stones. Thatched roof. When you go inside, there's a small stone fireplace, and that's on the north end of the cottage. The only furnishings are a straw bed near the south wall, and uh, it's up on supports, so it's not laying on the floor. Um, uh, let's see. There's a wooden wardrobe, and it contains 3 sets of common clothes. Everybody would stuff that she'd wear. a few
Set
dishes.
behind it also.
Nope, nothing behind it. 3 trinkets, on her wardrobe, and some weaver tools.
So I kind of stand in the middle of the cottage and cross my arms and say, I stand by my original statement. I believe our terms of service has been met.
Uh, 1 second. Roll a uh, saving throw on intelligence.
Gosh, I forget how to do that. What is that? It's
20-sided die.
Anybody or just
and let's see. My intelligence is a 14, so I have to get better than a 14. Is that right?
Yes.
Wait a second. Well, that means if I was smarter, it'd be harder then.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. You're right.
Okay, so under 14.
Yes, under 14.
Oh, just barely a 13.
Okay. You happen to notice that there appears to be a seam under the bed, and looks like a small indent on the floor.
All right. We'll investigate that closer.
Would
Okay.
this be a good time for me to cast detect traps and
I'm liking what I'm hearing there.
fits?
That's outside.
Oh, that's only outside. Okay.
Yeah.
I wanna roll a for traps.
You want to roll for traps?
Yes.
Do you know what this is? You haven't even all you see is a seam and a dip in a little notch in the floor. So I assume you've moved the bed and you're looking at this.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll ask permission before we move it too. Just say, this looks like that might be something. And I will ask Corella, have you noticed this before?
No, I've never seen this before.
Do you mind
I
if we
never
move?
that was there.
Do you mind if we move the bed?
No, go right ahead.
And I'll
So,
kind of take a look at it. And
all right, with further investigation, you deduce that this is possibly a trap door under the house, that leads to under the house,
okay,
maybe to like a root cellar or something.
I wanna roll
yeah. If are you gonna roll?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll for find remove traps. What do I need? 210?
Say that again.
What do I
What do you-
need to roll for traps?
Roll a 20-sided die.
13.
Okay,
Well,
you got it.
yeah, and I'd just like to point out that while he's kind of investigating it and looking it over, I'm kind of keeping an eye on Corella to see how she's reacting to us poking around here to make sure
Okay.
that I'm not getting a bad vibe. Like it's like, haha, they've fallen for it. They're gonna open the door and get hammered. Kind of look.
Okay, roll saving throw versus wisdom. Did you get it?
I got a 16 and I have a wisdom of 16.
Okay.
Sorry that.
So you feel confident in your assessment that she's sincere. She really doesn't know what's going on.
Okay.
And Mark, you can't detect any kind of traps or anything, but you realize it's a door. You don't get an indication there's any kind of traps.
Is it locked?
Do you want to try to open it?
Yes.
Okay. And you discover that it's locked.
I'm gonna go and open lock.
Okay. What is your what is your pick lock?
47%.
Okay. Taking roll. Take your 220s.
220s. Ooh.
You know, the one that says 10, 20, 30, 40, and also then your regular. No. No. That's, I mean, the 210 sided. I'm sorry. The 210 sided.
Okay, now you got me confused here. Wait a minute. Let me get this. That's an 8.
You know, ones
What
like
the
this.
hell am I- There's one. And there's another one. Okay. Do I have to declare which one's which?
No, because you got one that should say like whole numbers like 10, 20, 30, 40 on it.
He may not have one of those.
Yeah.
10, 20, it goes up to 90.
Yep. That one.
75.
Whoops.
Okay. You can't get it. You can't pick it.
I'll look at Gorilla and said, I can open it, but there might need to be some repairs when I'm done.
You're going to destroy my floor?
I'm happy to say that we've completed our terms of service, receive my silver pieces, and head back to a warm bed. But if you'd like to investigate this further, we'll be happy to do it while we're here, but it's going to require either you opening that door or me.
I don't know how to open that door. I never knew that door existed until just now.
Well, our friend here can't get it open. So how would you like to proceed, Corella?
Then by all means, do what you must.
All right, I'm going to take them all out and I'm going to start swinging away at this thing.
Okay.
So how do you want me to do this? Do you want me to do damage or do you want me to do the open doors 1 to 3?
Yeah, open doors 1 to 3. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And since I'm using the mall, do I get any kind of bonus for that?
Oh, well, sure. We'll give you a +1.
Okay. And it's a D6 roll, right?
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, glad I got the +1. That's
Yeah, okay. So with one massive blow, he shatters the door.
and the gas trap goes off and kills us all. All right, well, let's roll up some new characters.
Alrighty, that was fun. Let's do this next week.
See you all next session. Thanks for playing.
Thanks for telling us. Hey.
So
I'm a bit the worse for wear, but seeing as I am the only one that can see somewhat in the dark, I should probably investigate first to see if I can see anything, at least poke my head through the hole.
that's up to you.
Well, he didn't say, "Are you sure?"
I, by all means.
Do you have a torch, Krilla?
We can probably make
Yeah.
one out of the. I'd say we could make one out of the stick figures, but they vaporized.
Well,
That
she
would
has
be.
sconces in the in the four corners of her cabin, her cottage.
That would have been the ultimate insult to take the stick guys and be like, making a torch out of you, buddy.
Yeah, that'd be good.
A campfire.
Well, before we go too far, I think I should just lay down on the floor and poke my head through the opening and see if I can see anything with my infrared whatever I've got.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that.
You kneel down and look into the opening, correct?
Correct.
You're
I could
laying.
bite your head off.
Well, I'm going to start by kneeling down and just looking down because I'm assuming it's dark down there.
Mhm.
And so I'm going to kneel down in front of the opening and look through just to see if I can see anything. Is there a ladder? Is there a bunch
You
of stick figures at the bottom of the...
you see a crudely cut out stone stairway, and it runs down about 20 feet.
Okay, gentlemen, there's a stairway we want to investigate.
Allow me to go, and I got some particular sets of skills that will help us along the way.
Okay. So, Mark, you're going to lead the way.
Yes, I am.
Had no idea that we were with the equalizer here.
And yeah, and what do you plan on doing as you're going down these stairs? That gives you such unique skills.
I'm gonna check for traps.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
What, 20?
No, you need to roll the what's your trap thing? What did it say?
Find move traps 45%.
Good luck. You need 2 20s.
You got me all confused now.
2 20s or 2 10s?
That's he can use that. Which one's the high?
Well, Diddy Orange is high. It's 20 altogether.
Wait a minute. What?
Yeah. You told him to roll 2 20s. He needs to roll the D100, basically the D10 with the
Yes,
10s on it. And
I did. You need to roll the 2 10s, Mark. I'm sorry. My brain fart.
well, that's
69 or 66. Sorry.
Okay.
you were
So-
confident there were no traps.
Yeah, so you're very confident there's no traps from what you can see. I assume everyone's following behind him, going down the stairs.
Yep.
All right, I need a marching order.
Wayne will be right behind the halfling,
Okay.
and I'll be taking up the rear.
Okay.
And so I'll be right behind Wayne so I can try and see around him as far as I can see in the dark. Unless we grabbed one of the torches.
Oh yeah, we would have grabbed the torches. I'm sorry. That's important for us human folk.
Yes. And Crow-
I never thought, yeah.
Okay. So it's Mo, Killeth, and then
No, Wayne went after Mo.
so I said Mo, Wayne, Killeth, Aldrich.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay. Everybody take out your 20-sided die and saving throw versus dexterity.
Ooh, look at that.
Wayne got his.
I didn't get mine. It was even with a +1. I got a 9.
Okay.
I've got a
Baldrick's
6, but
dexterity is a 13, and I got a 6.
Ooh.
Ditto.
Okay. Well then, you two don't. Okay. So let me. What was that again? Okay. So. Where is it? Here we are. Mark, take 11 points of damage as you fall down the stairs.
Man.
And he's the only one, right? He's the only one that failed. The frickin' thief, halfling, Fails.
Hey, don't rub it in.
Okay. So, I assume you guys gingerly go down the stairs and try to see if he's okay.
Yes.
At least I'm not unconscious. I mean,
Okay. So you find him at the bottom of the stairs, and he's laying prone, complaining he's in pain.
Bet.
Where does it hurt, little man?
the only thing that's hurt is my pride.
Okay. You're at the bottom of the stairs. What do you wish to do?
I get up and kind of rub my injured areas, and I look around.
Okay.
What caused him to fall? Was there something on the
Slick
stairs?
stairs, I think.
Yep. They're slick. They're very sticky, slippy. So nasty little stairs. You know, stone, a little bit of moss on them. Woo! Halflings flying through the air. You heard a dwarf tossing? Halflings fly.
Leave it to me to go and fall down a flight of stairs in front of
Yes.
my lady.
Well, without moving too far forward, I'm peering as best I can through the darkness to see if I can discern anything around us.
Okay, well, I'm glad someone said that. You look and you see that all on the walls are carvings depicting skeletons and zombies rising from the graves. And a heavy stone door leads to the north and south from this chamber. Okay, and Carrie, roll saving throw versus wisdom.
14, and my wisdom is 15.
Okay. You take note that directly across from you appears to be a somewhat concealed door. And the ceiling is roughly 10 feet above you, and it looks as if this room was carved into the very stone that the house is sitting upon.
Again, before moving around, have I looked up yet and see if there's anything above us that could damage us if we move?
I don't know.
I'm
You
going
look-
to do that without moving around. Look
Okay.
up and make sure there's nothing.
You can't see anything. All you see is the ceiling, and there's carvings on the ceiling as well. But you can't make out what they are.
Did what's her name? The house owner. Did she go down too?
No, she said she was staying up. She said she's not going down there. I said that earlier. I think you were gone, Mark.
Oh. What should we do?
I hesitate to move forward at this time because I have 7 hit points left. We've all been pretty beaten up except for Baldric there. I'm wondering if we shouldn't retreat upstairs and get some rest before we investigate further. Or
I
at
don't know
least
that that's not a
take
bad
break,
idea.
bind our wounds, have something to eat.
You guys ate.
That-
I mean, it's it's kind of like around 1 o'clock in the morning by now, I would assume.
So I'm going to vote for going back upstairs and resting. See if we can find something to jam this door. Well, no, there's no door left. Never mind. Somebody, Baldric can sleep on top of the hole in the floor.
Take watches.
That works too.
I agree with that. I think we should go and rest, and then tomorrow we can tackle whatever this is in this basement.
Okay, fair enough.
Hopefully, the light of day will limit our exposure to undead beings as well. Not that there's a light of day down there, but
Okay,
So Corilla didn't come with us, right?
correct. She's still up there.
Come up and say this looks like an entire complex. Corilla, were you aware this was here?
No, I bought this. I bought this land. It had been abandoned for decades.
You wouldn't happen to know who might have owned it before it was abandoned?
I've heard stories, but they said that an old man lived here years and years ago, but he had soon had left or some such, and I have no idea anything more about him other than the fact that he lived here and gone.
Very strange.
Well, we're going to need to rest before we go down and investigate this.
Okay,
All right. If we rest here,
I'm okay with you staying here. Yes, I told you I don't want to stay here by myself. There's too much happening, too much going on.
Who wants to do the first watch?
I'll take the first watch.
How do you want to break these up?
I'll take the
how long
second
do I
watch.
need to rest to memorize spells?
Say again. How long do you need to rest? You said?
Yes, to memorize spells.
Well,
Because if I need a whole 8 hours, I don't want them to wake me halfway through to take second watch. I'd rather take last watch.
okay, that would be in your best interest.
So I will take last watch so I can prepare my spells and get the proper rest. If that is okay with you, gentlemen.
Yes.
Okay, so how long do you want to make these watches?
I think 4 hours. I mean, we need what, 8 hours to recuperate the hit points? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess that means we got to do a 12-hour watch then to get everybody an 8-hour block.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much damage did Wayne and Baldric take?
Wayne only took 5 points. He only got hit one time.
Okay.
Everything.
Only
never-
5 points.
Yeah, he only took 5 points. Well, yeah, 5. Yeah. So he didn't have much in the way.
All right,
Well,
so
that's
we're going to do, let's see, what do we got here? We got Wayne, myself, we've got Mo, Gillith, and who else was with us?
That would be me.
Okay.
No, he said Philip. So
Oh, did he?
yeah, it's just you four guys plus Gorilla. Gorilla's
And
not gonna-
she's freaked out. She's not reliable to take watch.
no.
All right, well, we can't get a full 8-hour watch if we break into twos, so because we need 12 to make that work. So
Krilla, do you have any kind of healing supplies?
Well, in for a penny. Very well, then. I will tell you this. From my days as a merc, I do have some potions, but it will come out of what I give you.
Well, wait a second. We came to you, or came along with you, with the prospect of being paid 15 silver to just look. Nothing was said about us suffering combat casualties or injuries and having to fight something on your behalf, let alone investigating some sort of dungeon below your home for the bumps and knocks that are scaring you.
Okay? So you expect me to just give them to you for free?
I expect something more than just you're going to take money away from us. Yes. What are you?
We
What
could
was your
bring.
intended charge for these potions?
Well, I owe each of you another 6,
Eight silver.
8.
8, yes, 8 silver. I will give all of you a potion to heal yourselves, but in turn, I want 3 silver. I think that's only fair.
So we would still be paid 5 silver. All right. What's I think I would be okay with this. What do you intend to pay us to clear this area below your home?
Whatever you find, you keep. If there's anything of significance or treasure, it's yours.
Ooh, see now she's plucking that string on Baldric there that is like I think it would be more fair for 2 silver apiece for the damage incurred when we were not warned that that could be so.
How would I know? I have no clue. I did not know any of this was here. You can't expect me.
I think we should return to the inn. We have business with Lord. What's his name?
Dave.
Don't buy a car from Jeff. Do not buy a
No,
car from
I was
Jeff.
just sitting here thinking, I'm glad he's the one negotiating. How much charisma does he have?
17.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Nice.
Lord
Like-
Dane. I almost said Lord Farquhart, but that's not right. Lord Dane.
Well, Gleth is content with sitting here resting her wounds, allowing Baldric to negotiate on her behalf at this time.
Okay, I get it. You're not going to do this for nothing, and you're not going to help me unless I give up these potions.
We're
Give
we're
me-
cutting two silver apiece off of our agreed to terms. So we're not doing this for free, but you're not also doing this for nothing either. I think it's fair.
I just want my home to be safe again. Very well, very well. I will give you these potions. I'll be right back. And she goes out her door. And she goes to the dwelling that her sheep stay in. And then she comes in with a bag. And she opens the bag and she says, "It tastes like crap, but it will cure you. It will fix your wounds and you'll be healed." And she starts passing one out to all of you.
Making me nervous here.
I still don't know
Is
how
it
long I'm
like
supposed to rest to prep spells.
What?
I still don't know how long I need to rest to learn my spells.
I forgot to look that up. I think you have to rest for 8 hours.
Okay, so I'm still going to need 8 hours down. So, I mean, even if we only take an 8-hour break, I won't be taking watch because I'll need the whole 8 hours to prep spells.
Well, if we rest for 12 hours, everybody can take 1 4-hour shift, and we can rest up. I
Okay.
think we get the healing potions, and then we go ahead and take the rest and keep the
And then
watch.
hold the
And then that way
potions
we've
for
got the
later.
potions for down in the dungeon.
Okay, so you're not going to take the potions now. You're going to save them for down there.
I think we'll save them for down there. Go ahead and take the rest while we can, unless somebody's got a better idea.
If we're going to take 12 hours down, there's no reason to waste the potions when we'll heal for our.
Well, I mean, that's assuming you want to. I mean, we've busted open the door. Something could, we could have an engagement in the middle of the night, but I'd like to. We don't know what's down there. I'd like to save the potions for later when we can take an opportunity right now to rest. Whereas when we get down there, it's unlikely we'll be able to rest at all.
I tend to agree with you. And I am uncomfortable spending a whole lot of time down there because it is not my woods.
Wayne, what do you think? You think that's a good idea?
I also agree. We should
Right.
rest and keep the potions for down in the basement.
Okay.
And I think we're better off saving
All
it
right.
for, because
Right.
if we get attacked,
All right. So, all right, Gorilla, we're gonna do this for you, and we're gonna go ahead and rest before we go, and these potions will serve us well. And I'm gonna say, hold on to your. Let's see, what would it be? 6. Yeah, hold on to the 6 silver until we return.
and when you return, you'll be paid in full. That I promise you. I give you my word.
Well, I'm trusting you to that, and you've been more than fair with us. So we're going to have you hold that until we've gone further on this quest for you.
Very good. Okay, so this actually might be a good spot to stop because
Oh, it's almost 6.
yeah. So we've been at this for 2.5 hours. So this might be a good spot where we stop, and then in 2 weeks we come back and we finish the next part of this where you guys explore down underneath Corella's cottage.
Okay.
How's that sound for you?
Do we want to do the housekeeping on hit points and stuff right now, or do you want to wait until the start of the next session?
Yeah, we'll do that on the next session.
Okay.
So what we'll do is, and hopefully by that time, then somebody will be running Wayne. So hopefully we'll have one more person running Wayne.
Okay.
All right, and
Are you looking for another player beyond Wayne?
I am actually. I'd like to get 2 more because my son, I guess, for whatever reason, he's not going to play. So, so I really would like to get, if I can get just 2 more. I'd like to get. I've got this dwarf cleric that I want to put in this group with you guys, but I haven't found anybody to take a hit on it yet.
You said you wanted a cleric as well.
Yeah, dwarf
which would
cleric.
be really nice right now.
Yeah. That whole
Okay.
dwarf was supposed to be in this party, but he, I'm not gonna play 3 characters. Play 2 characters. Try to do all that crap. So it just makes it.
Can't believe I dropped my damn sword.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
if you do know somebody that wants to play,
I've got a Discord server where I've got a bunch of people that I've played with in the past that
Okay.
could make good additions. And there's a group of them that I'm pretty tight with that I've got a separate channel for. I'll send it to them.
Okay.
And I'd love it if Chev, the guy's his name's actually Bob, but his handle's Chev. I'd love it if he could play. But Perkin would be good one also. That's his
Yeah.
handle's Kithik. But
Yeah, if we had 2 more, we could make this. It would be a lot more smoother, and we could get a lot more done. But it is what it is.
okay.
At least
I've
we
got-
killed some things.
Yeah, and Mark having played with me before, he knows I do when I do a dungeon, whatever it is we're doing, I make a story arc out of it. There is a beginning, there is a middle, there is an end, and they've been interesting.
Except for the bird. By the way, I'm going to give you the bird.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, except for the bird.
A little irritated about the bird, I think.
Just a bit, yeah. Oh, we
Of
laughed.
all the times to roll a natural 20, instead of just rolling a 1
With the voice.
at what, 200 feet in the
200.
air?
Yep.
And
Killed
then
that.
I killed the thing and I can't fly it. And then I go splat.
Yes, it was funny.
All right. Well, I will let you know if any of these folks are interested. Okay.
Okay, sure. And like I said, I'll keep looking around too, and hopefully I can find someone. So,
All right. Well, it's a lot of fun playing with y'all tonight.
well,
Good to
thank
meet
you.
everybody.
It was nice
It'll be
meeting
more
you,
smoother.
and
So, be a little more smoother next time. I'm thinking.
Oh, that's all right. It's RPG, man. You gotta look stuff up, check things out, and I apologize on the time, but I did look back because I'm kind of ornery that way. And if you look back at the message you sent me on June 30th,
Did I say 3:30?
you did. I appreciate your interest in our campaign. The start date will be 2/18/2024, which is a Sunday. We'll start at 3:30 p.m. CST, 4:30 EST. You'll be playing
Wow.
the Forgotten Realms.
You're right. Okay. Yep. I'm clicking here, and I see it too. Yeah. Okay. Brilliantly.
Okay. I'll adjust.
Ow.
Make sure we're set up for the 3 o'clock. That's fine.
3:00. Brain fart.
That's all right. I've done that many times. If I had a nickel for every time, I'd be able to buy coffee anyway.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Anyway, all right, folks, have a good week, and we'll see you on the next one.
now when we
Do you have an area where we can chat in between? Kind of keep things rolling?
Yeah, I would like to. I'd like to have us all get on Discord and do that. How do you feel about that, Mark? Do you know what that is?
who me?
Yes, Mark. You. Mark.
No.
Okay. I'll send you a link to Discord. Carrie and I have Discord, and we don't get on it very much, but because we really don't have any reason to. But yeah, what we'll do is I'll send you a link what to do, and you can make a Discord, and we can set up it's like a private messaging room where you can do all kinds of different stuff and interact in it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So we can keep up,
Of course,
talk
you
about-
know what would be really awesome is if we had one of them cool character sheets in a fillable PDF format.
Ooh,
I
someone
keep
calling.
telling him they don't work that well, but I will work on that. I'll work on getting each of you. We got a halfling thief and we've got a human fighter, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried to run it through mine. I've got the professional, blah, blah, blah. And it does not add fields very well. You're going to have to manually build it, which will
I
take some
did
time.
that. I did that, and I told him I didn't think it worked very well, and yet he continues to tell people that I'm working on making these. So
I actually found it was easier to just edit the PDF itself and just type in, click where I wanted to type something, and then move it around so it's set right. But it would be nice to have a fillable where you could just tab through the different ones and click on a field and do it. But
yeah, and
I
that'll
get
take
it.
some time because once
It's
I do the auto and then I add the fields back in that it missed, then all the tab orders are out of sync.
yeah,
So
that's easy to fix. You actually go over to the sidebar there and you just drag it where you want it. But um,
yeah,
but it is with 4 pages. It's going to be. I mean, you're going to have several hours wrapped into that. I almost wonder if somebody hasn't already done it out there, and maybe we can find it.
She searched. I mean, like she's really good at this as far as finding things, and she searched for it. She couldn't find a fillable like that
you
anywhere.
know, we stuck on these because somebody had taken the time, like the sheet for me already had the half elf, neutral alignment druid class, and so it already added some of the bonuses in there, and that's kind of
Mhm.
why we like these. But I do have that other place that I found character sheets I was showing you earlier today.
Well,
I
that
could
yeah,
try doing one of those as fillable, and we would just have to manually enter in our specials. But if we could make them fillable, it would be worth it.
Yeah,
If it would convert better. I will try that and see what I can come up with.
yes, because that's this nice thing about where she can use the services at work to get some things made up like that.
that's a nice that. It's about $15 a month, and I
Yeah,
do so much PDF stuff. It's worth it for me. But I know
yeah,
how most people it's not going to be worth the time to do that. But
yes.
anyway, all
And
right.
then we
Well, I'm
have
gonna
who's challenged technology wise. So
go. Well, again, I'll look for that Discord link so we can kind of stay in touch between biweekly, and um, yeah, we'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for having
sounds
me.
great.
Okay, you have a good day.
Hey, I'm gonna end the stream